We got Savage Studios right now. He was allegedly killed right out front of the tattoo shop that he recently started working at. Now, either he posted on social media or the tattoo shop posted him as their artist on social media. That's only natural. But that's allegedly how he was located, and it's all the shit that he was doing previously that resulted in this, right? So let me go ahead and clarify, man. We're not gonna say R.I.P. because he's not innocent in any of this. He's not a little victim. At the same time, he's dead. All right, so let's just be real. We're not gonna go in on the dead. They're not here to defend themselves. So out of principle, we're gonna keep it 100 like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify. He claimed to be a proud dropout gang member from Deuce 5. He came out with the mindset to where he was disrespecting people for not being dropouts. And part of what was perpetuating that was him being rewarded for that based on social media. People get strung out on fame. It's no different than any other drug. You feel me? It is what it is. And started crossing lines with individuals he shouldn't have crossed. You know, lines he shouldn't have crossed with individuals in positions you shouldn't cross, homie. Basically, it's not complicated, dog. That's what he was doing, homie. It is what it is. You feel me? And we know there's a slight possibility to where it could have been something that unfolded in his personal affairs, but again, it's the same behavior and that same mindset, that same energy you're carrying yourself with, homie. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and leave it at that, dog. That fool. We're not gonna go in and be like, oh yeah, he was a piece of shit, this and that, homie. Yeah, he got what was coming, or wah wah wah, and you know what I mean? Celebrate his death, but at the same time, people gotta learn from this shit, fool. That fool wasn't an innocent victim. He wasn't a renegade rebel worth glorifying. That was the Steven Seagal of Deuce 5, which are people who basically claim to have gotten tired of prison politics, so they joined a different array of politics, but on a yard with predators. And it's all fucked up, though. And ain't no rational logic to it, homie. It is what it is, fool. It's usually for other reasons they do that, but they claim, oh, I just got tired of the politics. Man, why would you be in an environment with individuals? Like, come on, bro. So that's not the kind of individual you want to glorify, homie, or imitate or mimic. You feel me? There's a lot of impressionable mindsets, homie, that really, they gravitate toward the extremes. You know, look at Quando Rondo. We'll cover this. It's the same, along the same lines. Quando Rondo got into it with King Von. People are like, oh, Quando Rondo, he was a victim, this and that, man. Like, oh, anybody would do that if their homeboy was getting punched on. Nah, fool. King Von didn't go knock him out of a chair, sideblind him. He didn't seek him out or attack him. King Von was doing his own thing. Quando Rondo popped up in his pathway, and there was some shit in the air. Obviously, they weren't sharing Linguini, Lady of the Tramp style in the moonlight prior to that shit happening. That's not the reality of the situation. It was a one-on-one fight. And the minute it was apparent that Quando Rondo wasn't winning the one-on-one fight, Lil Tim smoked King Von. R.I.P. King Von. That shit's crazy. You school your homeboys. If I'm losing a one-on-one, bro, it is what it is. Worst case scenario, dog, if you gotta jump in, homie, get dude off me or knock him out even, whatever it is, bro. But, you know, if I'm not being stabbed, packed out, stomped on, you know, to the point of being a vegetable, fool, ain't nobody reaching for anything, you know what I'm saying? Then don't go fucking smoking, fools. That's so people don't die unnecessarily, so your homeboys don't lose their freedom unnecessarily. Don't go assuming that everyone's gonna get as lucky as Lil Tim, which is Quando Rondo shooter, homie. Anyways, rest in peace, King Von, fool. Different regions are different. DAs are different. The laws are different, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you'll lose your freedom over some shit like that. Cause come on, homie, your homeboy getting into it with somebody ain't necessarily justification in the court's eyes everywhere, homie, and everybody's eyes everywhere, homie, for doing what he did. You feel me? So, you know, don't be glorifying a motherfucker like Quando Rondo like he's some martyr or victim or fucking rebel, homie. Saying along the same lines as Savage Studios. You feel me? Quando Rondo just recently shot. That's why I gotta mention it. At a gas station. He's in stable condition, but his homeboy died allegedly. So, you know, it's that shit inevitably catching up. Him riding that wave, disrespecting the dead, capitalizing on that situation, you know what I mean? And being rewarded for it, you know? So if you're being rewarded for being a problem, homie, for being problematic or ignorant, homie, you're not going to evolve out of that mindset. You know what I mean? So it's up to the individuals, fool, that are viewing this from an outer perspective to learn from it and evolve based on it instead of glorifying it. You feel me? Hit that notification button, though. You already know what time it is. Let me know what you think of the situation. You think Quando Rondo was a victim in the King Von scenario? You think that it's inevitably catching up to him right now? And do you think Savage Studio was a paranormal martyr, the Steven Seagal of Deuce 5? And make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Real shit.